We got the purple dagger. +1 finesse wielding, +1 DC to saving throws against spells from the evocation spell cast by the. And we can't unequip it yet. Because this is where Terendelev died. Alright, oh, that's all run up here. Okay. Let's quick save. Okay. I have tolerated your heresy for too long. The signs of a recent hard fight are obvious in this stern man. His armour is dented and covered in blood, and his unnatural pallor suggests something more dangerous than wounds inflicted by claws and fangs. Nevertheless, his gaze is stony and his voice, accustomed to barking orders, is harsh and clipped. He brings the blade of the sword. Oh, excuse me, everyone. To the throat of the beautiful, golden-haired Asimar, who is being held by 2 soldiers. I should have put you to the stake the day you arrived in this city. Perhaps then this tragedy could have been prevented. Or perhaps you should have listened to others instead of spitting accusations of heresy at anyone who stood up to you. The Asimar is savagely beaten, but a smile plays on his bloodied lips. Who knows? Perhaps we could have saved Canabras if you had listened to my warnings about the demon's attack. If you had allowed my adepts to complete their mission. If we had worked together instead of fighting each other. You said yourself that you have been fighting against me all this time, you heretic. Well then, unburden your soul, confess before your death that your adepts succumbed to the demons, and, at their instigation, almost deprive the city of its wardstone. The old man strikes the Asimar across the face. The time for confessing has passed. Say your final prayer to your unholy mistress. You will soon be united with her. Asimar notices you, and in a loud, clear voice intones, O Desna, the great dreamer, I pray to you, protect my adepts. Send a brave soul to aid them, one who knows the price of freedom and who distinguish good from evil. May they not share my fate, and forgive Prelate Paulrun for everything, including the folly he is about to commit. I've heard enough of this treacherous prattle. A split second later, he slices the Asimar's throat. Oh! This is another change from getting here late. I'm pretty sure you can save him, can't you? This is how you find out about his followers. Oh Jesus, doing this zone late has quite a few consequences. Huh. Hey, what are you doing? Let go of him? Yeah, right? The old man, caught up in his reputation, pays no heed to your words. The old man slices the Asimar's throat. When he drops to the ground, the old man turns to you. Who are you? What are you doing here? You're not a cultist, are you? See how I deal with this cultist? And what is this hideous creature? Oh, sorry. And what is this hideous creature? Holland peers at the window with suspicion. We call ourselves Nethus. Our forebears bore the brunt of the demon's first strike. In thanks for their sacrifice, you sent them into the catacombs. But now the demons are mauling you in the streets. You need allies, even hideous ones like us. Mongrels, descendants of the Crusaders. Feral specimens, no doubt. You obviously know human speech. Surprisingly well, in fact. Alright, let's be off with you. The prelate looks at you. She causes any trouble, it'll hold you responsible. Come to think of it, you still haven't told me who you are. Behold, Inquisitor, I bear the gift of an angel who died in the caves below Canabras. I am no enemy of yours. The old man frowns and whispers something. A prayer or a spell? With each word his face relaxes. You are telling the truth. The light in your hand was wrought by the power of heaven. I will keep an open mind with regard to you, stranger. And later, under less fractious circumstances, I would like to ask you about how you came to receive this gift. Who are you? I find it passing strange that you don't already know who I am. Holron Shapok, prelate of Canabras, inquisitor by the grace of Iomade, defender of the city by the grace of Her Majesty Queen Gallifrey, against threats within and without. Why did you kill the assassin? For heresy and treason. This cultist has been spreading seditious rumours in the city for years, undermining our defences and besmirching my name. In the end, his creatures, the adepts of the Temple of Desna, revealed their true colours when they tried to sneak into the Wardstone Chamber, perform who knows what foul magic over it. If I hadn't been keeping my eye from them from the very beginning, the plans would have succeeded, and our Canabras would have lost the significant protection offered by Orodane's gifts. The traitors were fortunately stopped in time, have just disposed of their leader, and without doubt the rest of his accomplices will be found and justly punished. Cultist. Desna is a good and benevolent goddess. A church is not outlawed. Good, evil, what's the difference? All forces of chaos are the same. Demons, Zatus, Noctilla, or Desna. Makes no difference to me. All they think about is destroying and tearing down. Well, what way leads into madness? The Desna's intentions may have been good, but they were the first to succumb to the demons' lies, the first to poison the morale of their comrades, and the first to rush headlong into such fatal foolishness. May Iomade serve justice on them all. But Prelate, there are allies. I'm responsible for this city. The Queen herself appointed me to protect it. The goddess has conferred upon me the powers to fulfill my duty. I decide who here is an ally and who is an enemy. When do I get the cool interaction with him and Ember? Because she hasn't peeked up yet. Why are you standing here? Oh, you leave him. Okay. I'm standing guard over this hole. There are demons hiding in this place, no doubt about it. The moment we step away, they'll come crawling out. Prelate, our forces are needed elsewhere. Tirith, gathering troops. Prelate, your forces are needed elsewhere. Ereth Tirith, warden of the city, is gathering troops in the Defender's Heart Tavern to strike against the demons. Who now? Tirith? That upstart, warden of the city? I suppose I've already been written off for dead. This is sedition. This is an outright insurrection. I am loath to abandon my watch, but I can't turn a blind eye to such a blatant usurpation of power. No hope of defeating the enemy if there is a disorder within our own ranks. I'm going over there right now. I need to see what this Erebus is up to. Ember peers intently at Halloran. I remember you. When Father and I arrived at the city, you met us. But it's true. You and the other knights tied us to stakes and started lighting the bonfire. Father died, and then one of your knights changed his mind and pulled me from the flames. But then he died too. Don't you remember? If you were burned, then that was a good measure. See, some traitor helped you escape from the fire. I do remember this interaction. That is a crime in itself, which means that you have been evading justice all these years. If it weren't for the invasion, I would review your case now and see your sentence was finally fulfilled. You're lucky that we have more important matters to deal with right now. He didn't look away. He does now, all wrinkled and grey. He was young with a big moustache. Ember smiles broadly and draws a large bushy moustache in the air of the fingers. Probably forgot all about me. It was a long time ago. But I do want to say one thing. I'm not cross with him. This knight is a true hero. He just really, really wanted to protect the city. Only he got mixed up about who was good and who was evil. Hold on, you sent an innocent child to be burned at the stake? Don't you want to ask for forgiveness? Pah, hardly. Anyone can look innocent. How did this girl manage to survive the fire? And what about that crow that's always flying around her? I advise you take a closer look at this innocent little lamb of yours. If you ask me, she looks highly suspicious indeed. You forgive him after what he did to you? You thought he was doing what was right. How do you know? Maybe you've done something thinking it was a good thing, but you were really doing a bad thing that hurt someone. But what if I've done the same thing? You can't get angry at people for making mistakes when you might be no better than them. Okay, I'm going to reload because I want to try something out in the conversation. He's going to die still. Something just dawned on me. Because the slicing his throat thing happened twice. I want to know what happens if we just go attack. Yeah, okay, so this is weird. A split second later, he slices the Asimov's throat. However, drawing his sword away from the Asimov's throat to level it at you. You again, and I see you've chosen the side. More is a pity for you. In which case, he's alive. Let's just report this. This narrative. Oh shit! How do I? He's now got two smiles. There's the clerics are happy people. Horrible spelling, I know. They'll know what I mean. Okay. So first I want to do Eagle Eye saving throws on Holrun. You might as well pop that because you're going to be using your bow. Just do extra damage or increase the multiplier. Plus 1 bonus on attack rolls. So let's give bonus to hit. Start raging, go on for the Inquisitor. Pop this and attack. Oh shit, no. You need to get closer. Okay. So you've done the will save. Now try and sleep him. Everyone else, make sure you're not fighting him to begin with. Oh, damn it. Okay. Attack him, because we might be able to send him to sleep. Oh, he's going down like a sack of shit. He's had a much harder time previously. Oh, it's because he's attacking Raymond. Everyone loves Raymond. No worries, 74. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. I'll be streaming late today. Okay, let's take Holrun's sword. Ah, some potions. His Masterworks? Yeah. Let's have a look at his long sword. Long sword of right. +1 cold iron longsword deals an additional 1d3 damage to chaotic creatures. As we're currently using Finian. So give Finian to you. And let's make it a heavy crossbow. Alright, what are you currently using? Trapping longbow? Yeah. Asima brushes himself off and fixes his once fine robes, which are now ripped and bloodstained. I thank you for your help. I am Raymond, prior of the Temple of Desna. Former prior, I should say. Our temple lies in ruins now, but I am alive, and Hope is alive too. I got him in the shop where the story quest for Woljif, where you have to go to the shop to talk to like the golem that's over the trapdoor. You find him there. I'm sorry for this. Really, I am truly sorry. Holland did not understand what he was doing, and he did so much harm. But he sincerely believed that he was fighting for the good of the city and the entire crusade movement. In another position, he would have done so much good. What other tidings do you bring? I don't want to believe that Canabras has fallen and that everyone is dead and there is no one left to fight. Please tell me, are there pockets of resistance still in the city? Where can I be of some use? Yes. Tirablade and Eagle Watch is gathering survivors at Defender's Heart Tavern. It should be very useful there. Commander Tirablade? I do not know her personally, but her wife Anivia is a regular worshipper at our temple. I'll be glad to aid them in this fight. I have to go. Thank you for listening to me and defending me. I will now go to Defender's Heart. I hope to see you there. May Desna keep you. Hey, Jens. Yeah, have indeed. Stranger, wait. You saved Raymond. I saw you. The young voice comes from nowhere. Oh, hang on. I forgot to remove the spell. I hope Holland's dogs aren't lurking nearby. A pale youth materializes before you. His face looks haggard from lack of sleep, and he's clearly pleased to be speaking to someone. Why did I lose a star knife, a breastplate, a potion, and cure light wounds? I backed them in with a Kickstarter, and I've got access to the beta. So, I will be back in 2 seconds. I just need to... I'll be right back. Like, literally 2 seconds. Okay, that's a little bit longer than 2 seconds, sorry. So, yeah, so this is the Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous beta. This is the second beta build. I have got, and I'm allowed to stream up until the 4th chapter. I have, up on YouTube, got a series from the previous beta build where we streamed all the way up until the 3rd chapter. In that one, I was playing a lawful evil Aasimar of the Life Mystery, and we went down the mythic path of Lich. And in this one, I am playing a human rowdy rogue, and we're probably going to go down Trickster, maybe. Haven't quite decided yet. We'll see how it goes. This is the second game by Owlcat Games. And yeah, I'm going to be streaming this until we get to the end of chapter 4. And then I'll either start again and we'll try a different combination. If you loved Kingmaker, you will love this game. There are more classes, more archetypes, more races. It's more polished. So the beta is more polished than the release of Kingmaker. The release of Kingmaker was a mess. Sadly, Goblin is not a core class in this. The added races are Kitsune, Oried, Dhampir. Is that the extra? Those are three added races. Also, there's dinosaur animal companions. There's a Triceratops and a Velociraptor. I don't think I've missed any other races. There's more heritages as well. It's a beautiful game. It's the whole story is not quite as long as Kingmaker, but the replayability is massive in comparison. And there will be a mod for it. The first mod I actually used in Kingmaker was the Goblin mod, so that I could do the endless dungeon of just having a party of goblins. You could have a Goblin Cavalier riding on the back of a raptor. Now that would be dope. So you're on a Desmond's Adepts that tried to break the walls down? No. Do you need help? That would be great. I have no hope of finding my friends in this chaos. I'm scared to think what will happen to them if the Questors or the demons get to them first. Listen, my friends are called Aranka and Thal. Thal the Wallflower. Aranka is an amazing singer and a truly beautiful girl. She has plenty of friends and fans. She's probably blended into a crowd somewhere. Wallflower is a mage, but I don't think he'll risk using magic. I will only bring the Inquisitors down on him. He'll be harder to find. You'd better find Aranka first. She might know where the Wallflower is. Please find them and protect them against the demons and the Inquisitors. I will await news in the Goddess's temple. I hope our mysterious helper will send us a new messenger that will reveal what is to come from the demons. In fact, you could have a full party of Goblin Cavaliers riding raptors. Because you could always hire a mercenary. Also, I wonder if wild-shaped raptors are a thing. Alright, let's go. Go. May Desna be with you, stranger. Certainly, I'll take every god I can get to be on my side. Right, so there's some loot to be had up here. Oh, okay, let's help these Crusaders fight some Dretch. Oh, there's that horrible Gribbly. I love how the raptor attacks. Oh yeah, also, the camera rotates. Which is a core function in the game. Yeah. We don't need to cross the gap because we've already done it. Now some stairs. There should be some gold, Rogue said. Have I missed any loot? I have. I've missed some loot. Oh no. Yeah, I've missed loot here. Goods. Okay. I wonder if and how Caden will punish you if you sway off his teachings. Well, I'm not a cleric, so he probably also he should respect my freedom to do so.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
I did love when we did the defense of the tavern, and like a mug of beer teleported into my hand. That was fantastic. Okay, so we need to go here, which is up this way. Alright. The bad guys have respawned. You should respect his freedom to give you a -4 to stat hangover or something. Yeah.
I'll show the way.
Oh, it's up this way. I don't think I've missed anything up here, but I want to do this before I do the last little piece in this area. Oh, got some plagued horses. Poor horses. Also, I like how even if you clear an area, if you come back to it like later, bad guys can respawn. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome. I am a fully trained noob. However, I'm not too noob at these kinds of games. Mainly because I'm a GM for Pathfinder. So I kind of know the rules pretty well. And next month, towards the beginning hopefully, I will be starting to stream Wrath of the Righteous every other Saturday, the pen and paper version. I've got 3 players. Yeah. Let me just have a quick look here. Nobody knows. I was just checking the Discord to see if anyone answered my question yet, but no such luck. Because I don't know whether retraining stops you from getting mythic abilities or not. Oh, welcome back. What did you prep? What have you prepped for dinner? Baked feta. Ooh. Nice. Can I talk to you? Are you the chap we should be finding? No.
I'm sure they mean us no harm, right?
Okay. Cleric who's going to do the annoying channel negative next. Oh no, Bane. God. We're murdering them. Also, I love the dismemberment. Like, that guy literally exploded. Chopped his hands, arm and head off. Ouchie. Go away. Dead fly all the way over here somehow. Oh, I think our raptor's diseased. The AI has been slightly improved as well, I think. Alright, I'm going to use some paladin. Use one more of it, and then got any light runes? Oh, damn it. Raptor's dead. There's a question in Discord. Basically, reading the patch notes for the most recent update states that retraining breaks regaining mythic abilities, but I don't know whether I can retrain before getting mythic abilities and it not being an issue. Because if I can retrain before doing that, then I can. That should work fine. It's just a case of retraining once you have mythic abilities. Then we might. I kind of like my stats as they are. Retraining after mythic also works if you save right after and edit the save file. I can't be asked to do the editing of the save file. Although to get any kind of spellcasting in Steel Blood, I do need 4 levels in it. And that would slow us down big time with Rowdy. So I think we're actually okay. I was tempted to up my... The problem is that it resets Mythic Experience. And then you have to go into the JSON file and manually put in the Mythic Experience. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. That's a relatively easy fix, but a pain in the arse fix. But I could retrain beforehand. We could retrain Wolf Shiv and make him a Knife Master Rogue. Also, what was that club we just got? Club with nails. Very nice. Alright, mongrels, what are you doing up here? The gaze roaming, the demon blood drying on their lumpen faces. Bloodthirst has made them lose their minds. I remember suffering from the cravings too. But I'm smarter than them, tougher too. I was able to keep myself in check. She turns to you. Give them a show of strength and they will follow you. Hey, you tainted freaks. Did you forget what I did to Scylla? I'll do the same to you if you don't fall in line. March into the shield maze and don't come out until you hear me arrive. Even you lumps will be more useful if the fight in the fight for the Great Garrison. Success. Oh, that's a shame. Really? Nuts. Oh well. The Mogul with the growth instead of an eye hisses at you and then bows in submission. The rest follow suit. Good, good. Right, we don't have much left to explore around here. Bunch of daggers, don't need those. Now, is there loot? Is that the whole area I could have explored? No, we've got to go up here. And I've purposefully left the the bardic troop. I left them in the basement. I haven't bothered throwing them. I know I'm losing out on XP, but fuck those guys. Loot.
Can't make the demons wait.
Oh, there's a house we can go into. Oh, maybe that's the Tirablade residence? Oh. That's a... fight them. Lay on hands her. Snowball him? I don't think Snowball's gonna... Ooh, Jesus. The fucking lay on hands clutch. Can you heal yourself? And then another lay on hands on her. And I don't think we've got any spells left after that. Oh, shit. Don't do lay on hands on her in that case. Oh yeah, cold resist. Use her lay on hands when she stands up. Good luck, Camellia. I need to use Ember more often. I should be using her slumber and such way more often. Okay, some more loot. Okay. Oh, I wonder if this is the part from the book where there's one of the unique encounters you can come across is where one of the demons that hates beautiful stuff is ransacking a someone's shop. Oh, this is the Brimarax, isn't it? This part.
And off we go.
Well, a Brimarax. Just gonna do fireball.
Fighting, everyone.
And then Dragon's Breath. Oof. Oh, Jesus. That's a reload. Shit, where did I last save? It was fucking Holrun, wasn't it? God damn it. Oh my god. Ah, fine. We'll blaze through all of the conversation stuff. Problem's actually being a pain in the arse now as well. God, now Holland's actually being troublesome. Right. Shoot Holrun. You try and slumber this guy. Oh, the fucking attacks of opportunity as well. Okay. Fuck's sake. Okay, let's see if we can go. You equip the cookery and attack him. Oh. Like a potion. Oh, fuck's sake. One would think I'd never played it before, yeah, right? When your guns blazing, you're like, uh-oh, because I know how dangerous the house is, and you just went in, you started the stream. Yeah. Wait. Saved from bug. Wait, is this after we've killed Holrun? No. Why does it say save from bug? There's the quick save, 745. Chaotic. Don't let him kill him. Right. Let's do turn-based for this. Let's do lower on saving throws. Good. And then let's do lower on armor class. Good. Okay, Raptor, Sunder armor on Holrun. God damn, fucking combat log not syncing. There you go. Failed. Alright. Add properly grappling. I doubt it. I very much doubt it. It probably would have been in by now. Also, as a GM, grappling is a pain in the arse already. Like, you need a whole flowchart for it. And I don't think they want to add a whole additional mechanic. I'm going to delay until after Sealer. Who's going to charge Horror? And miss, of course. We're then going to Rage and charge Horror. And get some sneak attacks in. Serenity. Okay, it's Ember. Please try and sleep. Damn. That's a pain in the arse. His armor class is at least lowered, so now let's lower... sorry, saves are. Attack rolls. Good, that succeeded. Oh, I should have moved her up. Oh well. Pew pew. Okay, so where can we get with the... Yes. Let me turn that off. Attempt the pew pew. Never mind. Good. And then we want to... Vital Strike. Lovely. So adding the Vital Strike damage. 2d6 sneak, 2d10 plus 9. I don't think it's doing... it's not... Well, it's not a mythic path you can choose just yet. I don't think it's doing... Rowdy adds 2d6 additional damage per sneak attack. Die to the damage of his Vital Strike. (2d10 plus 9) and then 2d6 sneaking. Where's the extra 2d6? I don't think it's doing the Rowdy... It's not doing the Rowdy thing. Vital Force. Rowdy has 2d6 additional damage per sneak attack die. The damage of Vital Strike. So I have 2d6 sneak attack. So it should be adding 4d6 to the Vital Strike. But it's not. The Vital Force isn't working. Well, it's doing that because I have Vital Strike. So make a single attack dice to gain more damage. You roll the weapon damage dice twice and add the thing. And it's a 1d10 weapon. So the Vital Strike is making it 2d10. Then I get 2d6 from sneak attack. And then the Vital Force, I should be getting 4d6 extra. Which in itself is fucking broken. But it's not adding it. Yeah. Archetype missing an E. Thank you. I can't spell for shit. Apologies. Yeah, so that 10 damage was from the sneak attack. Unless I'm just being a numpty. I mean, yeah, so sneak 2d6 slashing. Just from my 2d6 sneak attack. So yeah, it's not adding the rowdy stuff. I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's not great, but I'm still going to keep this build. I'm not going to rebuild it or anything. Although, that being said, still better than going to a fighter because I'm getting regular sneak attack progression. Let's... This on you. And just one of the Inquisitors failed. Okay. Get you up. And pop a Bane. Succeeded and failed. You literally just, I guess, plink at him. Yeah, cool. Owie, owie. Okay. Lay on hand self. Chug a potion. Attack. And miss. Of course. Oh, does it? Okay. I'll keep that in mind. But I want to do my best to help out. Let's try and sleep this Inquisitor. Never mind. Also, where did the other Inquisitor disappear to? Did he die? Okay. Keep you. It's pretty much down to the Paladin and the MC at this point. Oh dear. Pally down. Missed anyway. Oh no, you keep her. I keep her ranged. She is brutal. What do you mean terrible in a good way or a bad way? This is a swift casting.
Go for their hearts.
Yeah, plink plink. Bad way, okay. Wendoalg and the Succubus in my last playthrough. The other 4 members of the party were basically a meat shield, as those two just killed everything. God, I can't hit for shit now. And now we're getting prayer. Alright, ear-piercing scream on Holrun. Wait, isn't that supposed to do damage? Negates the daze and halves the damage. And he didn't take any damage from that, did he? He evades it. How did he evade ear-piercing scream? What? How? How did he evade ear-piercing scream? Oh, she makes a fortitude will save throws against attack halves the damage sensation instead of avoids the damage entirely. Fuck you. God damn it. Chug a potion. And I guess attack. And miss. Oh dear. Come on, Windu. Kill him already. Fuck's sake, he's a tough son of a bitch. How many hit points he's got left? I don't know. Started Grenadier. That's a powerful source. Oh dear.
So this
Yep,
is
it's
how
2
it
down.
feels?
MC's still up. It says just a vital strike. There's no downside. Just need to hit him. For fuck's sake. Yeah, I'll try a piercing scream again. Yep. He made a fortitude save, so he evaded it because of stalwart. There we go. And then second attack, kill him. Yeah. Man, someone could have stalwart and evasion. That'd be quite nice. Alright. Let's chat with you. Blah, blah, blah. Have to go, and then our buddy's going to turn up here. Go through this. Do you need help? Use the chaotic option, and then just say I have to go. Okay. Let's quick save. We'll camp. We're catching up from stupidly running into that house without prepping. We're going to go rest for the recommended period because I'm not resting for a day here. Divine Service. Finally, someone good to do it. Camouflage. You. Me. You. No one has bribe. No one put bribe. Well, no one has scribe scroll yet. So we just need someone to help. Divine Service, I guess.
You have the power to heal and the power to maim. Don't you regret that your goddess made you a killer?
I only regret that the goddess didn't grant me the power to silence unwanted noises.
I'm also loving the voice acting they've got in. It's not everywhere, but it's enough to give the characters like more personality. Perfect. And no abyssal corruption gained. Well, some, but not much. Alright. That last stage is... One's bull strength last minutes per level. Yeah. You think at release the game will be fully voiced? I doubt it'll be 100% fully voiced because there's just so much they would need to do. But a lot more of it will be voiced. Did we get into memorize Mage Armor? No, we didn't because you're going to cast it. It won't. They said so. Important voice parts will be, yeah. So things like first time you meet a companion, certain story beats, I guess like mythic stuff, those kind of things. Crown of the Magister released for the 27th. What's Crown of the Magister? I don't think I've heard that. Is that the... Oh, is that the MMO you were speaking about the other day? Focus this thing down. Oh, Solasta. Ah. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get that, to be honest. I'm not a massive fan of the 5th edition rule set. However, it isn't based on in the Forgotten Realms, so maybe I'm also not a massive fan of the Forgotten Realms. I was, but it just, I don't know, it's lost interest with me. So let's grab that, which we missed, and then there's some loot around here, I think, wasn't there?
I'll show the way.
No? Okay. So, yeah, we just need to do the house and the square. I think we can... Right. The way of getting down this way? No. Okay, we have to go over and up to here. Monsters and climbing and fighting from walls. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll quick save before we jump down. I was disappointed with Baldur's Gate 3. I'm sure it'll be a fantastic game, but it's not a D&D game to me. It's a Divinity game. Now, Divinity games are great. Divinity Original Sin 2 was a fantastic game. But it's not a Baldur's Gate game. Baldur's Gate 3 is not. It's just not a Baldur's Gate game. In name only, I think. Okay. Yeah, I believe it's 27th this month. That's what they said. I will probably be playing like off stream. Legend of the Keepers or Legend of the Keeper has come out. It's kind of a Darkest Dungeon in reverse game. Where you play as the bad guy and heroes attack your dungeon. Let's focus these guys down because they do the whole, yeah, that bullshit. I suppose you should probably move up and pop that. Yeah, let's grab the goods and then we'll go in and face off against that Brimarack. And what we'll do is we'll use the We'll use the raptor to kind of kite him around the corner. So what we'll do is we'll do this. And then we'll go everyone back up. Back up into this room. Kill the dretches. Fuck, now he's in a doorway, isn't he? But he'll go down now at least. Oh, fucking Ember's dead. What was it? F10 to quick load? F6? That didn't quite work, did it? Maybe if I just send the raptor all the way through to engage the Brimarak straight away. Because he's super fast. Okay, and then Wendu, you're in the way of everybody. Seela, you, Camellia, doorways. Okay, everyone attack. Brimarak. Okay. I think he's used his fire. Well, no.
Fighting everyone.
Ember's down. I really hope she doesn't get hit by that fire. Hit him. Kill him first. Fuck.
I'm all right.
God damn, this house is a pain in the arse. Oh, maybe. That's a good shout. Let's have a look. Probably have some protection from energy scrolls. Protection from good, evil. It's got a fire belly. Berry fire. Protection from evil would help, I guess, with potion to resist cold. No. You could use protection from evil communal. That'll help. That's mage armor. Okay. Are you diseased? Oh, you got demon plague. Okay. First, we need to orientate ourselves better. For some reason, Wendu keeps going to the front. Has this been fucked around with again? It has. We need a new one, don't we? So try and get off of sleep. Go ahead and acid more.
No reason to pause.
Okay. Wendu, focus. Okay, focus. Who's here? You guys. Wendu, you probably won't get hit by that. Positive and pop a positive. Heal up. Okay, heal yourself. Wendu, back away and shoot. Tickles. Okay, you need to come up here. Damn it, fucking Ember's in the way. Okay, he should be dealable now. It's just that initial brunt of damage. It's that fireball followed by the fire breath. Now that he's just doing melee, it's definitely manageable. Okay. Abrupt Force Scimitar. Oh, is that the scimitar that knocks them prone? Stunned. +1, lands a hit. That's past 42 saving throw to be stunned. This Finian. What's this do again? 2 against undead. Okay, everyone's really hurt. But there we go, an apprentice lockpick as well. Cool. That's his house cleared. And that, I think, means the whole of this area has now been cleansed of evil.